Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to say thank you to our lecturer for giving me the opportunity to present today. Let me introduce you to myself. My name is Radho Fadillah Syahputra, and I am from class A1+. Today, I will present my project for the course ECT for ELT. And the topic of my presentation is using artificial intelligence to support English learning. In this presentation, I will explain what artificial intelligence is, how AI can support students in learning English, and I will also share my personal experiment using ChatGPT to practice English speaking with me. Without further ado, let's get started. Introduction. In modern education, technology plays a very important role. Many students today use digital tools such as smartphones, learning platforms, and online applications to support their learning process. Technology helps students access information faster and learn more independently. One of the most interesting technology that is developing rapidly today is artificial intelligence, or you can say AI. AI is now being used in many areas such as business, healthcare, entertainment, and also education. What is AI? Artificial intelligence, or AI, is a technology that allows computer or software to simulate human intelligence. In other words, AI systems are designed to think, process information, and respond to questions in ways that are similar to humans. For example, AI can understand questions, analyze data, provide suggestions, and even generate text or conversation. Because of the capabilities, AI is becoming an important root tool in many fields, including language learning. AI in education. In the field of education, artificial intelligence can help both teachers and students. AI can provide explanation for difficult topics and help students understand lessons more clearly. It can also provide personalized learning support, meaning that students can learn at their own pace. For example, when students do not understand a topic, they can ask questions to AI and receive explanation immediately. AI for English learning. AI is also very useful for learning English. Students can use AI to learn grammar rules and understand sentence structure more clearly. AI can also help students expand their vocabulary by providing definition and example sentence. In addition, AI tools can help students practice writing by correctly sentence and suggesting improvement. Most importantly, not only that can students practice conversation, which is very useful for improving speaking skill. ChatGPT. One AI tool that I often use is ChatGPT. Why? Because ChatGPT is an AI chatbot development to interact with user through conversation. User can ask questions, request explanation, and even have decision with the system. ChatGPT can also simulate conversation, which makes it very useful for students who want to practice English speaking. My speaking practice. In my experience, I use ChatGPT mainly to practice speaking English conversation. Usually, I talk about simple and everyday topics. For example, I talk about my daily activity, just like wake up in the morning and doing breakfast, going to campus, and eat, and anything else I can ask about ChatGPT. The next is my hobby. I talk about my hobbies. I talk about my best doing in holiday, and of course, you can ask anything else for ChatGPT for topic simple English speaking practice. Sometimes I'm also talk about my daily routines at campus, such as attending classes, doing assignment, and spending time with friends. Example conversation. One example of my speaking practice is role-play conversation. For example, I once practiced with ChatGPT a situation where I pretend to order a drink at a cafe. In this roleplay, I practiced how to greet someone politely, how to order a drink, and how to respond to questions for the cashier. This kind of practice is very helpful by me because it simulates real life situation where we need to communicate in English. Benefits. Using ChatGPT for learning English gives me several benefits. First, I can practice English anytime or anywhere without waiting for a classroom session. You can ask AI from home, you can ask AI from school, and you can ask from when you go holidays. Second, I can learn new vocabulary and expression during conversation so that I can know for the new words that I have to need to learn about more. Third, ChatGPT allows me to practice speaking repeatedly without feeling embarrassed. Because of three reasons, practicing with AI helps me become more confident when I'm speaking English. Challenges. However, learning English still has some challenges. Sometimes I feel nervous when I try to speak English, especially when I'm not confident with my pronunciation. Sometimes I also have difficulty choosing the correct words to explain my ideas clearly. I also make grammar mistakes occasionally. However, I believe that making mistakes is a natural part of the learning process. My learning experience. From my personal experience, practicing with ChatGPT helps me improve gradually. I become more comfortable speaking English and I also learn new vocabulary for the conversation. Practicing regularly also helps me become more confident when expressing my thoughts in English. These experiments show that technology can be a powerful tool for supporting language learning. Conclusion. In conclusion, artificial intelligence is becoming an important technology in education. AI can help students learn more efficiently by providing explanation, learning support, and conversation practice. From my experience, ChatGPT helps me improve my English speaking skills and build my confidence in communication. Therefore, AI can be used for learning partner for students who want to improve their English skills. Closing. Finally, that brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention and for listening to my presentation. I hope this presentation gives useful insight about how artificial intelligence can support English learning. Thank you very much and see you next time.